Hey guys, before the show starts real quick, I do want to let you know that there is a bit of an echo in there. I've been trying different things to improve our sound quality, and in this case it made it much, much worse. I've tried to cut it down as much as I possibly can, but you are going to be getting some echo throughout the episode. I just wanted to apologize up front. It is a pretty good episode, but, sound-wise, less so. Sorry about that. I'll try and have everything cleaned up much better for next week. But beyond that, enjoy the show.
Welcome to the Editor's Note Comics Podcast.
Nobody's walking out on this fun old-fashioned family Christmas. No, we're all in this together.
Central Maine's best comics podcast, by default.
Fragile. It must be Italian.
Here are your hosts, Zach and Jared.
I didn't know you had elves working here.
How about that? It's Christmas time.
Ooh, I love Christmas. We do have elves here in the basement studio of the Editor's Note Comics Podcast, doing their elf-like things.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The little people you have working in the other part of the basement.
That's a furnace.
Oh.
This isn't like Hogwarts where they use like dwarves as slaves and then just transport.
Those are house elves.
Whatever, they're like
house elves.
They're like, hey, go cook us all of our food and then we'll transport it. Be like, it's magical food.
Take it back. They're not
dwarves. We haven't had elves cooking us all along in our slave labor camp. Dumbledore away.
I like our new opening. Thanks to Mad Titan Productions for that opening.
Yeah, thanks for doing this non-paying job.
Yeah, well, you think more than you thanked me for doing this non-paying job.
You used his real name. I don't think we can use it, so I'm going to bleep that.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know.
No, I love the clips. Those are 3 quality Christmas movies, too. One of which I've already seen twice this holiday season.
Which, really?
Yeah.
Which one?
Take a guess.
Elf?
Nope. I've seen Elf once this holiday season.
Really?
Yeah.
God, I haven't done anything. What were the other ones? Christmas Story?
Yeah, no, actually I haven't seen that. I saved that one for Christmas Day. I saved that.
That narrows it down.
Yeah, I'm one of those people that watches the 24 Hours of a Christmas Story. I'll probably stay up Christmas Eve and watch like the first showing at midnight or whenever they do the first showing.
Yeah, I'm going away this Christmas, so I guess we can't get drunk on Christmas Eve.
This is the first time in quite some time.
I know.
I think there actually may be snow. Maybe snow and not rain this Christmas.
Yeah, I'm not that. I know people love it. I'm not that big on Elf.
I like Elf.
I know a lot of people do. I'm not like solidly against it.
Elf isn't one I can't watch a ton of though.
It doesn't quite do it for me. I think it's, and I really like Will Ferrell. I think he's hilarious. It just, the energy about it isn't quite my style.
Let's see, what else have I seen? Scrooged. Watched Scrooge last night.
Nope. My all-time favorite.
It's a Wonderful Life.
No, I have issues with that movie.
Okay, well, shocking they have issues with the movie.
Well, it's the ending. It's the fact that like nothing really happens to the villain. It's just like everything's the same. The rich guy's still rich, and what have we really learned?
Oh, so kind of like a Michael Bay Transformers movie.
I got some issues there too. We'll get into that. No, my all-time favorite is the Mickey Mouse version of A Christmas Carol.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a very good one. I like that one a lot with Scrooge McDuck.
I love, it's mostly the ghosts. The ghosts are what sell me on it.
Oh.
Going all the way from...
I may have to watch that one.
From Goofy as Bob Cratchit going through the other ghosts.
No,
the Ghost of Christmas
Goofy's not Bob Cratchit.
Yeah, he is.
Mickey's Bob Cratchit.
Oh, no. The dead one.
Oh, Bob Marley. Not Bob Marley. Jacob Marley.
Yeah.
Bob Marley. Also dead.
Bob Marley.
But he was not one of the ghosts.
Different reason, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I love that. That's probably my all-time favorite Christmas movie.
Ooh. All-time favorite. I really like Rudolph a lot.
Which are you talking
the
about?
The Rankin and Bass Rudolph.
Oh, God, I hate that.
What? Come on. I need to change my profile picture to Sam the Snowman. I do that every winter time.
You do?
I do. Because I love Sam the Snowman. I'm trying to think, what my all-time favorite, if I was only allowed to watch one Christmas movie every year, what would it be? National Lampoon's is like the easy cop-out answer, so I've got to dig a little deeper than that, probably.
That's not, doesn't matter. This isn't a show of...
Well, no, I feel like that's like the easy go-to answer, but I don't know. I gotta think. I'll get back. At some point, I'm gonna randomly outburst if I could only watch one Christmas movie ever again, which one it would be.
But welcome to 3 out of the next 4 weeks being holiday themed. We gotta take a quick break in the middle there for Star Wars,
That's
which
true.
is now a Christmas tradition.
I like it.
Which, as a retailer, thank you.
We're closing in our 1 year
Thanks,
anniversary,
Star
aren't we?
Wars.
No, not quite 1 year.
We still got like another 20 weeks.
Oh yeah.
we got a ways. We're like 66% of the way there. You're like halfway.
Well,
Or all the way.
I was just thinking, oh yeah, we reviewed Star Wars Force Awakens, but we did that when it came out on DVD.
No, we just did that in real life. We saw it twice opening weekend. We planned to see it opening night, and then I was going back later that weekend, and then you were like, what showing is that? When are you going? You're like, oh good, seats are still next to you. Right.
Well, wasn't that last Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we didn't review it on the show.
No, we started the show in March.
Yeah, but we reviewed it. We reviewed the DVD on the show, didn't we?
I think I said something about Harrison Ford wearing New Balance.
Maybe.
Because you could see that in the special features where he's running around in his old man sneakers.
With the Velcro?
I don't think so.
The Velcro?
Versus, like, his weird, like, Nazi boots he was running around in just New Balance.
Reasonable.
He's an old man. He needs
comfort.
He's
got to get the orthotics going.
Let's get into the news.
Before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
It's time for the news.
I like A Muppet Christmas Carol. That's another good one.
Okay. Yeah, all versions of A Christmas Carol.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Speaking of Star Wars, Rogue One coming out, as we just mentioned. We have our tickets.
Yes, we do.
No crawl.
No crawl. Interesting.
Those are my notes. End of note. Oh yeah, in the beginning of the movie, there will be no opening crawl, apparently.
I guess it makes sense. It's not, like, part of, like, the main storyline of Star Wars.
I guess they're going to reserve it for those. Ultimately, I don't really care that much. I mean, through context, we should have a good idea of where we are.
You know, it's like we got to wait another year after that for Episode 8.
Whatever. I mean, for people who want Star Wars all the time, there's Star Wars all the time. You want to watch a show, there's a show. You want to read the books, there's like 3 books going at any given time. Not to mention,
I just want to know
in comics. There's novelizations.
I just want to know what the hell Luke Skywalker's been up to.
Being lonely with a beard, a sweet beard.
Why would I watch a movie about that? Because that is my daily life. Lonely with a sweet beard.
I haven't. I'll watch it tomorrow. But he just came back on The Flash tonight. He does like 1 episode a year. I love it when he's there.
Oh, Mark Hamill also worked his way into the show tonight too. Later on in the show.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Which is actually, that's how he got that job.
It's a very Hamill Christmas.
Yeah, we got some Christmas with him. No, because he did.
Well, we do have Christmas with him coming up in a couple of weeks, don't we?
Yeah, we do. We got that too.
Oh no!
But he got his job as the trickster on the 1990 Flash TV series that lasted a season, and that gig, because of his performance, turned him into getting the voice acting role as the Joker, replacing what's his name, sweet transvestite
Tim Burton.
Nope, not Tim Burton. That's the director.
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry. There we go. We were both wrong.
Well, I was right the second time.
Yeah, Tim Curry was originally the Joker, but then they replaced it with Mark Hamill because of his performance as the trickster, and then he got to play the trickster again in the new show, and he's done it basically once a year. We got our first look at Thor and Hulk in Thor Ragnarok.
Thor has swords.
Many swords, and his helmet's back.
Yeah, where's Mjolnir?
Don't care, want swords.
Okay, there you go.
They're
so, if you had to choose between a sword and a hammer forged in the heart of a dying star, you're going to go with swords?
Pointy end.
Giant hammer that can destroy anything.
Pointy end.
I can throw my hammer at you from a far distance.
You can throw a sword.
Yeah, but I feel like the hammer would have more devastating effect.
I feel like if either one of us threw either one of those things, we'd both miss horribly, and it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, but the hammer would come back and get you on his way back through. I have a 2-in-1 shot.
Oh, so in your version, you have the power of Thor.
Damn right I do.
In my version, I'm just throwing a sword.
Damn right you are.
I'll get you.
Running from the demon lava.
But it looks like Thor, they're going to be pulling from Jason Aaron's run. He's been on Thor for a couple of years now. Looks very similar to the Thor that's been done with him. And the Hulk is, of course, and I say this of course to you, and it's not an of course, from Greg Pak's run of Hulk, where it was Planet Hulk, and he was a gladiator. It was basically Space Gladiator with the Hulk.
The Hulk does look pretty badass with his little space get-up.
So, quick gist of Planet Hulk. The Illuminati, no, not that Illuminati, before he could get in there,
Damn it!
shoot the Hulk into space after he messes up Las Vegas. So, like, hey, you can't be trusted. We're going to shoot you to this nice little green planet where you just get to live in the woods. You'll be fine. Enjoy the woods.
So what does Bruce Banner really think of all this?
He's barely in the story. He shows up like once when he's going to get laid.
Oh, so getting...
And then he goes back to the Hulk, he gets laid.
So does he get laid as the Hulk?
Oh, constantly.
Hulk smash!
Yes. His rocket goes, of course, he ends up on another planet, he gets captured, he's put into a gladiatorial ring, he wins, he becomes king, gets a wife, then the spaceship blows up, kills his wife, and he's like, ah! The Illuminati! And he comes back to Earth.
And just rip shit up?
Oh yeah, it's called World War Hulk. But in Planet Hulk is when he has the armor that we see.
So why is he
going to have in Thor Ragnarok?
I guess, can't always have Hulk on Earth.
Planet Hulk is, at least personally for me, and for a lot of other people, my all-time favorite Hulk story.
So
it's really good.
So who fights him, like the rest of the Avengers?
Not when he's away on planet Sakaar. He fights the Silver Surfer at one point, but beyond that, there aren't any mainstays. When he comes back for World War Hulk, he fights everyone and wins.
Are you surprised?
Except for Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider beats him.
Well, Ghost Rider's not really alive, so he's got that going.
But then Ghost Rider's like, oh, you're doing vengeance? Go do vengeance. That's fine with me.
Oh, so Ghost Rider's like, oh, you're actually something like the Warpath? Go for it, buddy.
Yeah. He's like, oh, yeah, you do that. Vengeance is cool. I'm all about vengeance.
Yeah.
In fact, I am the spirit of vengeance, and I support you punching people in the throat.
Till they die.
Good times.
Cheers.
Yeah, so I don't know. We're getting some version of Planet Hulk in there. Either way, it's my all-time favorite as far as the Hulk goes. Spider-Man, some news came out this week. Rumor has it we're getting a trailer in the next couple weeks. I imagine this isn't something you know, but Spider-Man sounds like he's going to be getting a little bit of a suit redesign for this movie. Where he's going to have underarm
web. The web under his arm?
Yeah, which was originally designed by Steve Ditko, so we're going all the way back to original Spider-Man.
I don't know if I didn't really like it, but whatever.
It's never done anything. It's just in the movie. I'm sure it will do something like make him glide, so
like a
he
sugar
can fight
glider.
the Vulture. Yes, like a sugar glider.
There you go.
Yeah, we're gonna be getting some Steve Ditko Spider-Man. You know, one of the saddest things ever in casting in the comic movie. Let's go. Let's see if you can figure this out. I'm gonna turn the notes over.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw this or not.
No.
Who was cast as a character in a Batman movie and never got to fulfill it?
Oh, wasn't that character in a Batman movie?
Yep, unfulfilled.
And never got to fulfill it? Give me a hint.
1989 Batman.
So, someone that was going to play like Robin?
No, that was... who was that?
Chris O'Donnell was Robin.
Well, I mean, the original one was one of the Wayans brothers. And he got paid, but they ended up not using him.
What else did I know this person from?
Being the smooth voice of Cloud City.
Oh, Billy D. Williams.
Yeah, Billy D.
Billy D. Williams was in the 89 Batman.
He was. He got to play Harvey Dent.
Yes.
But yet he was told that he was going to get to play Two-Face.
Ah.
Well, he's playing Two-Face.
He's going to be Two-Face?
In the Lego Batman movie.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
Wow.
They're bringing it back.
Because that was a really cheap question, because he made it sound like it was somebody who was going to be in the movie but wasn't.
I mean,
so Billy D. Williams was in the movie as Harvey Dent, just he hadn't become Harvey Two-Face yet.
Yeah, he was just like, I'm not afraid of ghouls and goblins, whatever the line was.
Yeah.
And that's about all he did.
Ghosts and goblins.
It's really close. Whatever. He didn't get to do it.
That was in the casino scene.
But yeah, they're bringing him back in the Lego movie.
All right.
I saw him at Rhode Island, and he has his big banner up, and he's like, Star Wars in number 2 in his list. He's like, Batman. I'm like, is Batman really number 2?
What else would you really know Billy
Colt
Williams?
45.
Okay, what else?
That was also on the banner. But still.
Fact check the show about other movies Billy D. Williams is in.
Because I saw 2 people, and I almost ran up to both of them just to grab a quick pic, and I wanted them to do... I didn't do this to you, but I almost went up to Billy D. Williams and Brent Spiner and be like, can we do a quick video just saying, F off, Jared?
If you had a video of Brent Spiner telling me to F off, I would love it.
Because he was by himself. I'm like, can I do it? Can I sneak it in?
Let's see. He was also in the movie Mahogany,
But I thought that would be weird.
the original Lego movie.
Yeah, he was. He played Lando.
Let's see. He was in Hood of Horror with Snoop Dogg. Fear City in 1984.
He was in Lost for one quick episode.
Final Come Down. Alien Intruder.
I'm moving on. Billy D is back, baby. He's back as Harvey Dent.
He was in Dangerous Passion with Carl Weathers. Wow, now that'd be a movie to watch.
Moving on to a different smooth and silky voice. Luke Cage has been renewed for season 2.
Has it? Really?
To the surprise of no one. Considering it broke Netflix the day it was released with its popularity. See this face? This is a shocked face.
Makes sense. Making money.
Yeah, totally. Bring it back. Give me a more satisfying ending.
Wow. You're not beating the Manny or anything, are you?
I liked that show. It was just the end kind of fell apart for me.
You said it kind of dragged in the middle a little bit, too.
Yeah. Yeah, that could have been like a 10 episode versus a 13, but whatever. I mean, I'm really... At this point, I'm so spoiled. Like, someone came to the store, like, what did you think of Doctor Strange? It was fine. Look, that's it. It was fine. If this came out 10 years ago, I would say it's the greatest thing ever. But because we've been so inundated with just quality stuff,
yeah,
I can now be pickier.
True. Although when we get to our trailers, there's one trailer that looks phenomenal. Like, they had my money. Like you said, they already had my money, but now I'm really excited.
Aquaman has been set for a date of October 5th, 2018. This is 3 months later than the original. There's been a lot of, like, Warner Brothers DC movie dates, but people were just kind of speculating. It's 3 months later than people thought it was going to be. So there might be something right before Aquaman. It's unclear.
Maybe that's when the Justice League movie happens?
Well, that has a date. That's next year.
Oh.
It's like November or something. It could be like a
Flash?
Batman. No, it could be like Batman or maybe Superman 2. We'll see. Yeah, Aquaman officially has a date. That's the thing.
Good for Aquaman.
Bit of sad news.
No.
I know. I feel like every episode I'm like, here's someone who died.
No, not another death.
Hey, can we get a death theme? Let's not actually.
No. What's wrong with you?
Van Williams dies at age 82.
It's a good long life.
If you're not sure of who he is, he played Green Hornet in the sister series to Batman. Green Hornet, of course, the series that launched Bruce Lee's career, but also famous for being the very first superhero crossover between Batman and Green Hornet.
In the comic book or the movie?
Well, TV. Yeah, live action. Well, first live action crossover, I should have said.
With Adam West?
Yep. Adam West, Burt Ward, Van Williams, and Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee played Kato, right?
Yep.
I got the name right.
The show only lasted one season, but it does have its place in history. He also hated the Seth Rogen movie, so did I.
I think a lot of people did, to be honest.
So we have that in common.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh, we got a few trailers this week. 3 trailers. We're talking about 2 of them. Obviously, after the success of the Avengers and the whole Marvel Universe, other studios started thinking, hey, we should build shared universes. But here's the thing. Marvel, they're not the first. Not by a long shot. But the very first shared universe is coming back. And they're going to start again. It's been a while. Been, roughly 80 years, but they're coming back.
Everything's new again.
The Universal Monsters are coming back.
Hey, weren't they in that Space Jam movie?
No.
Oh, those were the Monstars. My bad.
But the Universal Monster movies are coming back. Which excites me. I mean, I'll probably end up doing an episode on that just to make people suffer, because I just love them to death.
And by make people suffer, you mean make me watch all the Universal Monster movies?
No, I'm happy just talking about them.
Okay.
If you want to, we can. We can just watch them for hours.
You are lit up like a Christmas tree right now.
Oh my god, I love the Universal Monster series. I mean, they are the first shared universe.
Mummy, Wolfman, who else? The Invisible Man, right?
Yep, he's in there. Dracula, Frankenstein's monster. And then sometimes they'll throw in a random one and be like, the Hunchback. Like, he's not a thing. Shut up, House of Dracula.
What about the Wolfman, though? Wolfman seems like he'd be pretty cool.
Played by Lon Chaney every time. He's amazing. I love those movies. He also played Karis in all of the spin-off Mummy movies. But we're not talking about those Mummy movies. But let's go back. Let's go all the way back to 1932 with the original Mummy. This was...
walking around the streets, his arm out.
Nope, that's Karis. It's not the first Mummy.
Sorry.
The first Mummy was Boris Karloff, and this is the only movie in the Universal series that didn't have a sequel. Karloff was coming off of Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein. This is the first time they really let him talk and do his thing. He plays the resurrected mummy who wants to find his reincarnated bride. It's one of the
It's Young Love.
It's I think it's the second movie that has an impaling scene.
Ooh, I love a good impaling.
Yeah, I think this
As long as it's not me.
the Mummy had to my knowledge, is the second impaling scene in film history. I might be wrong.
Oh, I mean,
Look, I'm really close. If it's not number 2, we're talking top 5.
we were talking about 1932.
Yeah. But no, the original Mummy isn't in bandages. He's walking around, he's talking. He's just trying to bring his bride back, who's been reincarnated into another woman. He just needs to stab away. Get her back. Stab, stab, stab.
I feel like there's a joke to be made in there, but
Nope, there isn't.
we're gonna let that one go. So the mummy's just going on a killing spree?
No, not really. I mean, there's a fair amount of makeup applied by Jack Pierce, who is, if you're into like classic monster movies, Jack Pierce is a god.
I want to Google an image of the 1932 mummy.
Yeah, we'll just look up Karloff Mummy.
Did he do a lot of like?
Not at all. That was all Lon Chaney Jr. when he was playing Karras, and apparently he was drunk the entire time on vodka because the costume was so uncomfortable.
Let's see, Karloff with a K, right?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that, Karloff mummy. Images. Oh, look at that. That's actually some really good makeup. Oh, he's wearing a fez in this picture. That's kind of cool.
He wears the fez the entire movie.
All right.
It's all fezzy. But let's just go a little back.
The Uncanny Mummy. I like it.
It's a good movie. But in this movie, the updated one, it looks like we're going to be uncovering a tomb. It's not going to be the same mummy that Karloff played. It's going to be Amunet, who is a real Egyptian goddess, who is referred to as the female hidden one.
Really?
Yeah, that's about all I know about her. I don't like to do it more than that.
Oh.
Do
Hey,
we see that she's
hey,
uncovered?
look at that. That's the Wolfman.
Yeah, I'm aware of what Lon Chaney Jr. looks like
Okay.
in the Wolfman costume.
Yeah, look at him. Ow! Sorry. I kind of like the Wolfman.
I like all those movies.
Alright, anyway.
It's a good time.
So she's an Egyptian goddess.
Yep. We see a bunch of crows take a plane down where Tom Cruise goes into a real zero-G plane, because Tom Cruise always has to tell you what stunt he's doing for real.
Would you like to do that? Would you do that in real life? Go on one of the zero-G planes that you get?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah, you just kind of float around. It's not really like zero-G. It's like you're falling inside the plane because the plane's going like straight down toward the earth.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's safe and controlled, why?
Yeah.
But no, it's real zero-G that we see in there. It looks like Tom Cruise dies and becomes a zombie?
Could he be the zombie?
Well, that's not part of Universal.
Oh, I mean, they could make it part of the Universal, couldn't they?
Yeah, I guess.
Why can't they have a zombie?
They can have a zombie.
All right, cool. Thank you.
His character is not part of the classic movie series, but it's not generally put into the classic Universal monster movies, even though it is a Universal monster movie. But, generally we're talking, like I said, Dracula, Frankenstein, Monster, Wolfman, Invisible Man, Bride of Frankenstein, yada yada yada. Ending with Creature from the Black Lagoon. We do get Dr. Jekyll, or as Universal pronounced it, Dr. Jekyll.
Dr. Jekyll.
Nope, they don't say it like that.
Oh.
Mummy came out originally in 1932. Dr. Jekyll in Mr. Hyde was 1931.
So that happened before the Mummy.
Good math. Played by Russell Crowe, so he'll probably be in other movies. I don't know if Tom Cruise will be or not, because this is going to be a shared universe.
It'd be cool
of
if we
these
got a
sort of
little...
monsters. Everyone has... What is that?
It's a yellow tag that just came out of the couch we're sitting on. It says, certification is made that this second-hand article is sanitized. This article of bedding treated by a germicidal process on 8/6/2004. Article, sofa. Method, Sterifab.
Well, this hasn't been cleaned in a while.
Wow.
We do see Tom Cruise running, as he often does in movies.
The whole show just got derailed by the fact this couch was sanitized at one point.
Yeah, 12 years ago.
Sterifab. So yeah, he's running.
One of my favorite things in here is Russell Crowe goes like, "Welcome to a new world of gods and monsters." And that's a variation on a line from Bride of Frankenstein. It was spoken by Dr. Pretorius, played by Ernest Thesiger, when they were bringing the bride into the movie.
She had like the big like hair that stood right up, right?
Yeah, the Marge Simpson hairdo.
Yeah, with like the white lightning bolt down the side of it.
I got ultra specific. You're like, that's the chick with the hair, yeah?
Yeah, damn right.
One of the things that I did notice towards the end of the trailer, we do see the mummy Amunet. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. She's holding a dagger. In the 32 film, Karloff was trying to stab away to bring his bride back, so we would be seeing something similar, but just with the gender flipped. I'm not sure. You can hear things from the cast and the director. This is a movie the trailer certainly doesn't show it, but it's designed to be a legitimate horror movie.
Really?
Which is not the vibe I got at all.
Well, interesting. I'll be interested to see if it is.
We'll see.
I'm not a big horror guy. That's like the thing. Were the original Universal Pictures horror movies?
Absolutely.
So they're like out to scare you?
I mean,
or just unsettle you?
You have to take it for context of the time. If you're not into that kind of thing, it's not going to do anything for you, but I love them.
Is it unsettling?
It's what I like to call atmospheric horror.
Okay.
And I mean, this is something that's going to be set in the present day. The older ones were kind of classic, like we're going around like the gravestones and all the fog, and it's in kind of an unspecified olden time frame.
Yeah. Well, like horror is like
Don't get into the
how you feel when it's happening. Terror is the anticipation of horror.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do they have the big organ?
Well, I mean, this is 32. Dracula was 31, and that was the first talkie horror picture. It was originally supposed to be The Man Who Laughs, but the makeup that Conrad Veidt was wearing, which is the inspiration for the Joker, was too heavy and he couldn't talk, so it ended up being Dracula in 31 with Lugosi. The Mummy was only 32, so there is certainly
no connection to Nofestro, right?
Nosferatu is Dracula, but they couldn't get the rights to Dracula, so they just changed the name
to Nosferatu.
Instead of calling him Dracula, his name is Orlok, and that's literally the only difference.
That's kind of a cool name, though.
Count Orlok, but it's just Dracula.
Oh, okay.
And there are some prints that were done in America that just say Dracula.
Oh.
So there's that.
Anyway, we digress.
You want to talk old horror? I got old horror, baby.
Well, it's.
I also like things more than or other things.
It's
not just
but it's December. It's Christmas time. We want cheery, happy things.
So we're moving on to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Yeah! Oh, it was such a fun trailer. Oh my god!
You ran me down. You chased me. You're like, did you see what just dropped? Like, I'm trying to pee my dog. I'm like, no.
And then you're like, the dog can wait.
Yeah. I own a dog.
Yeah. I am Groot. Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 trailer. Right away. Awesome.
My god. This movie looks amazing.
Yes, it does. Oh, does it look great?
Boy, do I have nothing bad to say about that. It looks so fun.
I bet it's going to have another killer soundtrack.
I was reading a thing with James Gunn. He was saying, like, that the soundtrack was on as, like, one of the higher pressure points, like, of making this movie.
Yeah.
It was trying to, like, he was just trying to either equal the soundtrack and hopefully be better than the first one, but yeah, because everyone's looking towards that. I mean, even the title of the movie points towards the soundtrack.
Yeah, well, I mean, at the end of the first one, Star-Lord gets a new cassette tape.
Yep. But James Gunn, the director James Gunn, talking about this movie, I guess most of the footage from the trailer is only from the first half of the movie.
Really?
He doesn't want to give away what's going on.
Because we did see a couple of things. We didn't see Ego.
I'm not convinced we didn't. But he said most of it was from the first half. I think we saw the interior of Ego. I stand by that.
It's possible.
So we see them fighting the giant space octopus Tyrannosaurus.
Yes.
I think that's going to be our pre-credit scene.
That's going to be like how it opens.
Yeah, I think they're going to treat it almost like a Bond movie where you kind of get that action scene, and then the credits, and then they just grab you. That's kind of the rule of filmmaking, is there's kind of a 10-minute rule on the front and end. First 10 minutes are supposed to grab you, the last 10 minutes are supposed to leave you feeling positively, so even if it's a crap movie, if you go out on a high note, that's the emotion you leave on.
Yeah.
So I think our first 10 minutes are going to be them fighting that space Tyrannosaurus.
I love that you just get the big shots. You get Star-Lord.
Drax diving. And when he's stabbing, I'm pretty sure I think he gets swallowed, and I think he's just stabbing it from the inside.
Oh. I mean, I love Drax. Drax is one of my favorite characters
Yeah,
in the Marvel Universe.
I mean, what I'm loving about that trailer is it also looks like the characters have grown and changed since we first met them.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with, that's good. Make the characters be different. Make them evolve naturally. If you want to make Drax more of, a goofy whatever, then yeah, do that.
Dave Bautista does such a good job with that character.
And whoever would have thought that?
Oh, not me.
No, never in a million years.
He is.
Man, he kills it.
Oh my god. He's like
great.
a second coming of the Rock. I love it when he's on his knees. Screw you, spaceship.
I know, that's such a good...
Not as good as the moment at the end of the trailer. The end of the trailer had me laughing.
Without going through it kind of shot by shot, we do see some stuff. In the first Guardians movie, we saw in the prison scene Groot kind of spinning around. I am Groot, and Rocket's on his shoulder shooting.
Yeah.
We see that reversed with Baby Groot on Rocket's shoulder and Rocket kind of spinning around, so I like that.
Can we talk about how cool Baby Groot is?
And that's still Vin Diesel.
And Groot?
Sure, why not? We can talk about that. So I think what we see with Rocket and Groot when they're talking about the bomb that's going to blow everything up, I think that's the second half of the movie. I talked about it when we did the teaser breakdown. I still think they're inside Ego. It's this weird looking atmosphere. I feel like they're inside Ego at that point.
Yeah.
Supposedly Ego's not going to be a planet with a big old face on it. I want it to be that. Let's hope that it is. That could just be a lie. Groot is a murderer. Straight up murderer. We see him just throw a guy off 20 feet and he dies.
Yeah.
Baby Groot's a murderer.
Baby Groot runs off with a bomb.
Then we see Groot's wearing a Ravager jacket, and it looks like the Ravengers are attacking the Guardians. We see Gamora being shot at by one of their ships. We don't know what Yondu's up to right now, but it looks like he might be going more on the Guardian side of things, and apparently that's going to be a point of contention between Yondu and the Ravengers. What else happens with this trailer? Stuff. There's a few characters not shown. We don't see Nebula, who's played by Karen Gillan. Gillan. The first one. Guess she didn't have to shave her head this time around, because, good for her. She's going to be on part of the team. We didn't see Ego, but we did see Mantis.
Nobody from Nova Prime either.
No, we didn't.
Is John C. Reilly in this movie again?
I don't know.
Let me IMDb. I'll fact check the show when you talk more.
But we did see Mantis. She kind of came in prominence. I feel like in the first Guardians teaser, she might, because in the first teaser for the first movie, they were doing those whole prison breakdowns. They were saying connections to the other Guardians. I feel like Mantis might have been mentioned there, but maybe not. Mantis was big in the 2008 run, the kind of relaunch of Guardians, which I highly recommend. It's a ton of fun. It only went for 20 odd issues, but it's amazing. And I feel like one of the things we didn't see that we could potentially see is Adam Warlock. He's been teased a couple of times. He's a character who's hatches from a cocoon. We saw the cocoon intact inside of the collector's room, and then we saw the cocoon hatched, but we haven't seen any of Adam Warlock, so I kind of feel like we're building towards that. I also have a theory that the post-credit scene is going to be just another snippet of Howard the Duck. We're not going to see Howard the Duck fully inside the movie, but for all of the Guardians movies, the post-credit scene will just be another few seconds with Howard.
I don't see any
John C. Reilly. Okay,
That's
well,
a bummer.
who knows? But now we're moving on to the holiday season in Christmas with Holiday Nights.
Now might be a really good time for you to get angry.
That's my secret. I'm always angry.
It's time for an Editor's Note podcast review.
So this week, we are going to the Dark Knight himself to tell us all about A White Christmas.
I liked this. This was fun. This was a fun watch.
So, quickly what we're doing, we're going to be reviewing the episode of the new Batman Adventures with Holiday Nights.
Was it? It was the season premiere for that year, wasn't it?
It's the series.
The series premiere.
Technically a series premiere, because Batman the Animated Series went for 3 years, then they switched over to New Batman Adventures. So this is the first episode that has all the character redesigns. It's technically a new show, even though it's a continuation. But their first episode is a Christmas episode, not unlike The Simpsons. If you want to read more about Holiday Nights, go find my article on whatculture.com where I talk about this. The more clicks, the more money.
Isn't it? It was based on an actual comic.
Yep, this is an adaptation. So, Holiday Nights is a 3-part story. The comic book was a 4-part story that didn't have enough time. The other part was about Mr. Freeze stealing his wife away because she always loved the snow, and he brings her to a graveyard, and it's kind of nice. But I didn't want to review that when I was talking about my article for the top 5 Batman Christmas stories of all time because I didn't have access to that comic and I had the episode. Insider scoop.
Now you know.
Also, it's really so. I threw that article up, and it's one. The more popular a topic is, the more engagement you get.
Yeah.
So Batman, like a ton of people are checking it out, and like everyone's yelling at me. They're like, "Where's Batman Noel?" I'm like, in my defense, I didn't know Batman Noel was a thing.
Batman Leon?
Yes, Batman Leon.
I'm gonna go on What Culture right now and see what people are yelling at you at.
It's all just basic. Like it's mostly, "Where's Batman Noel?" The hell's Batman Noel? Look, there's been a lot of Batman out there.
This is that internet hate you've been looking for.
No, it's not, but oh boy, does that website have it. So far, none of my articles have gotten any, insanity, which makes me a little sad.
But you've had people comment on your articles?
Yeah.
Do they comment directly to you or in the comment section?
It's just in the comment section. You can find me, my Twitter's there and all that, but...
okay.
No, there's some nasty commenters on that website, but I think most of the stuff I do is I'm, talking about, despite what the show might be, I'd rather just be like, here are things that I like, and they're good, and blah, blah, blah.
I just made you money during the middle of the podcast.
Oh, good.
Because I just clicked on your article.
Give me those clicks. Give me those sweet clicks.
Nothing says warm Christmas cheer like the scowling face of the Dark Knight.
You like that? Yeah.
That's not bad.
I'm a damn writer.
There's some real interesting advertisements below your article there, though.
That's not my fault.
X-Men relaunch wish list.
Well, those are other people's articles.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you find one in there.
Where's the discussion? Come on. Show me the
the 7 people going, "Where's Batman Noel?" I don't know.
Alright, well, keep going. Talk to us about the book while I get ready to read about.
Well, that's about all I got.
Nasty hate towards you.
There was no real nasty hate. They're all just like, "Where's Batman Noel?" I don't know.
Okay.
This is my general response. This episode was written by Paul Dini, who is famous for being the creator of Harley Quinn and just generally one of the best Batman writers out there, especially on the animated series. If you also read my article, you'll see one of the comics that he wrote that I think I have it the number 2 best Christmas story of all time.
Detective Comics 826.
I love that book. It's so good. But let's talk about the first segment that focuses on Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy.
Yes. Living together in their little cheap 1-bedroom flat.
Yep, and this is years and years before they were having their relationship.
Although one can infer it.
Yeah.
Finally found it. One man says, no Batman Noel.
Yeah, that's the
one guy who...
I think one guy who just writes awesome.
Yeah,
I appreciate that one.
He listed his... You know how it lists what you do for life? Homeschool.
I appreciate the comment of just awesome. Thanks. I worked hard.
This other gentleman from the University of the Sunshine Coast. 2 people liked it, by the way. His comment, "Really? You didn't include Batman Noel? That's easily one of the best Batman stories."
I never read it.
Another person who's a leader...
It was an original graphic novel. I didn't know.
This person's got a really incredible name. East 15 Acting School is his place of employ or school. I was really hoping Arkham Originals would be on here.
Also, not gonna... Whatever.
Okay.
Look, I tried to do some research for this. I knew a definite 3 that were going on here.
I want to go on and comment and be like, "No Batman Noel?
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with you?"
I knew a definite 3, and then I researched and I read a bunch of Batman Christmas stories. And I'm like, these are my favorites.
So anyway, you got Harley, you got Poison Ivy, and Harley wants a Christmas tree.
But Poison Ivy's like, "No! No to the planticide!" Whatever she says.
Yes.
She's like, "How dare you cut down those innocent trees?" And Harley's like, "I just want a tree to put presents under."
So instead of that, they're just going to get presents.
Yeah.
And guess how they get presents?
Making out with Batman.
Yeah, they pretty much roofie Batman.
Yeah, that's a little weird, yeah.
Yeah, they kind of
Batman's just standing under some mistletoe and they poison him.
Yeah, they kiss him.
A mind control kissy poison.
Yes. Oh, that's what most women have.
But all it turns into is they don't know that it's Batman. They find Bruce Wayne at a Christmas party. Mac on him under some mistletoe with some poisonous mind control lipstick. And they go on a shopping spree.
Oh yeah, that was a whole weird segment.
But I think this is
this
is more the fun version of Harley.
Yeah.
Because they play up like, oh, here's all the sex appeal of Harley, but then they also play up how crass and naive she is. So they have Poison Ivy coming in, and she's, spritzing herself with a little bit of perfume, and then Harley comes and does
This
the
just
same.
fogs the scene.
Like, sprays way too much, starts shooting it under her armpits. But
Yeah.
so, I like... And that's the Harley that works. The Harley that, like, wants to be sexy, but is also...
Still kind of
A little-
plain Jane. Doesn't
a little bit, like...
understand how.
Brutish towards the whole, like,
Yeah.
sexualized society. So that's the kind of... the version of Harley that I like the most. The one that's... Look at me, but also I'm gonna spritz perfume in my armpits because I think that's the thing people do.
What, you don't do that?
You don't need to know what I do with perfume.
Right.
But Bruce is aware that he's being mind controlled. He's kind of pissy about it.
Well, wouldn't you be?
A little bit.
I mean, these girls, like, bought out the store.
I like how they're just ringing up his credit card and he's signing all the slips, but he's just writing Bruce.
Yeah.
Can you not write Wayne?
So anyway, it starts to wear off and he starts getting pissy.
Falls down an elevator shaft.
And then he remembers that, oh shit, I'm Batman.
And then he becomes Batman.
And then follows him into a toy store.
Kicks him in the face.
Well, not after he gets punched in the face by that giant glove fist thing.
And Harley gets, like, taken out by a tree. She's like, yay, a tree!
I finally got my tree! But that was a cute little vignette.
Yeah.
And then we go to everyone's favorite place on the holidays. The mall.
Is it Drunk Holiday Santa?
Yes. Well, wouldn't you be drunk if you had to be a holiday Santa?
Harvey Bullock playing a mall Santa.
Undercover.
He's great. He's the best part of that. Probably of the episode.
Yeah, so there was,
Where he's just like
Clayface, right?
Yeah, well, the Detective Harvey Bullock, when he's just like, "Want to see my gun?" Kids were sitting on his lap. Like,
you can't say that.
God, that's threatening. But just seeing Bullock play Santa's a lot of fun. But they're trying to find out who's been stealing all these presents, and it turns out it's Clayface. Really stealing that Christmas cheer.
That Grinch.
Yeah, but I mean, some of the fun of this episode is you get to see the character redesigns for the first time, including Batgirl, who just happens to be there.
She's buying a gift for James Gordon.
Her papa.
Yes. So, you get some Batgirl. Little electroshock therapy.
Yeah, this one probably holds the least amount of weight, but it's probably the most fun. I think it mostly comes down to Bullock. I really like Bullock in this, just being like a grouchy mall Santa who doesn't want to be there.
Yeah, and he's like, I've been undercover for... It's not what he wanted to be doing.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely the lightest of the bunch, but it's probably the one I enjoyed the most, just because, I mean, especially with Bullock's redesign, they threw like an extra 100 pounds on him.
Yeah, he looks kind of big.
Yeah, he's not a small.
I like that his like Santa beard isn't really fitting on him,
No,
right?
it's just like hanging 3 inches below his.
He's just like he's half-assing this whole Santa thing.
I pulled on a Santa's beard once.
Okay, how'd that work out?
He's like, "Damn it, kid!
Listen,
you're a real jackass.
You should have done that."
Santa.
Well,
he's like, "Yeah, you're
right." I think part of the problem was you did this last weekend. That was probably really.
And then we got into a fight, and I got him with a shiv.
You shivved Santa Claus. You, sir, are on the naughty list.
I don't know, I guess there's not a lot to say about this one.
No.
Clayface is stealing some stuff, and then Batgirl works with the cops to shock him to death. He's not dead.
To shock him into not breaking the damn law.
Because this is a cartoon, and you can't die.
I mean, you could kill off a character.
Children's programming, yo.
Bingo.
We're watching this as adults.
So that explains why
20 years after the fact.
Why Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy aren't killed by a 30-foot tree falling on them.
Yeah.
Or the next person dying when this happens to them.
Oh yeah, there's a definite like, you should be dead.
Straight up murder.
And then we get the last, or you can call it the second to last, depending on how you want to look at it. But the last main story of the episode of Batman and Robin trying to stop the Joker at New Year's Eve.
I love that the Joker, like, it's just like typical Joker, like.
But this is the first episode we get the Joker redesign, which is noticeably terrible.
He's got like the pointy chin, the
has,
diamond face,
the weird like pinprick black eyes that he doesn't
look human.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, well, he certainly doesn't look human, but he doesn't have the expressiveness of the previous Joker. He doesn't have, to a point, like, not that he's supposed to be a human relatable character, but he just doesn't have the right features. He looks weird. He looks wrong. Of all the redesigns, most of them, even if I don't agree with them, they at least I can be on board the Joker. I can't be on board with. He's the worst redesigned character.
But you know what I liked about this was I liked the setup because it's very Jokerish. Like, New Year's is coming, and for my New Year's resolution, I'm not going to kill anyone. Somebody kills as many people as I can do now at midnight to stem the tide.
That is, man, Mark Hamill kills it. He's so good.
Oh my god,
Everyone in the show is so good. I love Mark Hamill's amazing. Kevin Conroy as Batman is amazing. Tara Strong as Batgirl is amazing. Oh god, everyone kills it.
So yeah, they find out that this sonic bomb is gone missing.
The Joker's plan is to kill everyone when the ball drops.
Yeah, well, and by the ball, it's actually a giant bell.
Yep.
Which he's put the sonic bomb on.
And he thinks he's like, well, Batman's gonna know where I am. So he gives away like hundreds of free Joker masks so they all look identical.
Yes. Smart.
But then Batman just goes to the guy who's doing all of the,
Yeah. I'm just gonna go to the guy that's near all the electronic bomb-looking stuff.
Yeah. He's like, So
he's not the world's greatest detective for nothing.
So I'm gonna go near the clown that has the muscle around him.
Yeah. Not the clown dancing.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, wouldn't the people of Gotham, why would they wear Joker masks? Don't these people know? Like,
yeah, they're like, real murderous. Let's celebrate!
Happy New Year!
I'm gonna, my New Year's resolution, more murder.
No.
Bad resolution.
That's a very bad resolution. I would advise strongly against that. As your friend, not your lawyer, but as your friend, I would advise strongly against murder.
No, but they...
In a year. Or this year. Or any year for that
They end
matter.
up dropping a bell on the Joker from like 50 feet up. I'm like, okay, so he's dead.
But I love how Batman, like the fight, like Batman's losing. And then the Joker is getting ready to celebrate by popping a bottle of champagne. And all Batman does is redirect it so the cork goes into his eye. And then Batman then takes the bottle of champagne and hoses down the electric equipment. I loved it.
I'm going to shake this bottle up. Champagne showers.
But
champagne showers.
I'm gonna call a little bit of shenanigans on this because we all know that Bruce Wayne would not let that alcohol go to waste.
No, Bruce just pretends to drink. He drinks ginger ale, which is not healthy either.
Well, ginger ale's not bad for you. Anyway, so
today I'm just a mouth breather.
This giant bell lands on the Joker, but the Joker doesn't die. Batman gets shot, by the way.
Yes.
So anyway, we get this like final, like almost like call it like an end cutscene of Commissioner Gordon just in the middle of the night going to this diner where there's these drunk people at a diner.
I think it's a bar.
Oh,
I think it was a diner. I think it was a bar. He's like, "Get out of here, you drunks! I'm here for coffee with Batman."
Well, it's like almost 3 a.m. It's got to be past last call in Gotham City.
I mean, I guess it depends on where you are.
So
in New York, it's 4.
So you get this
the city that never sleeps between 5 and 6. Oh, it sleeps. There's nothing happening.
Well,
you're trying to get back to Jersey. It's impossible. You got to wait an hour.
Oh, that's where you get your power nap in.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
that's exactly what happens.
In a bus station. Is it really a power nap? Or
no,
subway station?
It was in a train station.
So is it really a power nap, or is it like pass out drunk? Little column A, little column B?
Tomato.
Okay. But we get this neat little cutscene, and we get like let in on the fact that like Commissioner Gordon and Batman have a yearly tradition.
I like that a lot.
It's very cool.
This is actually, I mean, the Bullock stuff is really funny with like super fat mall Santa that doesn't want to be there. But just having this like one small quiet moment of Gordon and Batman toasting coffee to the new year and just hoping to make things better.
Yeah, and
then Batman.
I hope we're here again next year. And I love Batman's line like, "It's never easy."
I love and then Batman disappears. Like Gordon turns away to like talk to the waitress, and Batman disappears. It leaves.
He pays the check. Yeah. Where did he keep the money? Especially the coins.
Pouch.
He has a little bat pouch.
He has a belt.
Okay.
But I just love that Gordon's like, I'll get him next year.
One of these years, I'll beat him to the bill.
I love it. It's a really sweet ending in it.
It's a great way, I think, to set up.
I don't know. I think it also has the most Christmassy feel to it, like the most
that last
kind of uplifting thing.
No,
Batman, you might not think about it, but Batman does have a lot. He's been around for over 75 years. Amazingly enough, there's been a Christmas story or two in there, and there are some good ones. This is one of them. I like this one a lot.
Go to whatculture.com. Check out Zach's article.
Yeah, if you want to read about Batman threatening a Santa outside an orphanage, I got the article for you. That's a real thing.
Well, I didn't really read through the article right now when I was looking at your comments.
Number 1's good. I think all of them are good. If you want to Reamy write the word butt-legging a lot. That's up there.
Butt-legging?
It's like bootlegging, but for cigarettes.
Oh, I didn't know there was a term for that.
Neither did I until I read this Christmas issue.
Okay. Batman's breaking up a butt-legging ring.
Yeah, he does.
Wow.
And he has to get back the decorations from the world-famous Lacey's department store.
Oh, wow.
Not Macy's, because that's copyright infringement.
Lacey's.
Well, Lacey's.
Oh, wow.
It happens to be in the butt-legging ring, and a reindeer eats a bunch of nicotine. Look, it's weird.
All right. So, using our patent rating system.
See it in theaters, Redbox, or Don't Waste Your Time. This isn't applicable. See it in theaters!
I would recommend watching it if you can get your hands on the DVD box set or finding it on the interweb somewhere.
Yeah, it's not. This is going off of Batman the Animated Series got broken up into 4 box sets. This is the episode 1, disc 1 of box set number 4.
Yeah, it was real easy. You're like, your homework is disc 1, episode 1. But yeah, I mean, it's 18 minutes.
Yeah, it's a good time. I really enjoy it.
There you go.
We are moving on. Letters to the editor.
Here's your letters to the editors. To submit your questions, email us at editorsnotecomics@gmail.com.
Going from Santa's grab bag, he's checked. Whatever. He's made a list, checked it twice. I don't know.
Wow, you're really losing.
Whatever, man. It's Christmas.
You're falling off the rails. You've had a little too much holiday nog. Do you like the adult eggnog?
I enjoy like the fake eggnog. When I was a kid, I used to love the hood eggnog, which is way too sweet.
Well, it's got a little bit of the nutmeg in it.
Yeah, I mean, if you throw together like.
Do you like the real eggnog with some whiskey in it? Is it whiskey that you put in it?
No. If I was going to a Christmas-related nog drink, it would be eggnog, Kahlua, and nutmeg.
Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking.
Which will make you Santa jolly and fat.
Yes. I think that with our next episode, with what you're telling me that we're going to have to endure.
I'm not even telling you what we're going to
do. No, you won't tell me, but I feel like you should at least provide eggnog, Kahlua, and nutmeg.
So I have to provide the booze and the YouTube video.
If you're going to make me suffer.
Oh, you're going to suffer. I'm going to suffer. We're all going to suffer.
It's either that or you come help me get my tree set up.
But question for this week, if you were to have a superhero secret Santa,
ooh, now we're talking.
Who would you want it to be?
I would want it to be Tony Stark. The guy's loaded. He's got tons of cool toys and stuff, and I bet he'd give really good Christmas gifts.
A Lamborghini.
Yes, why not? No, it's a Lamborghini.
I combined words.
Or a new Bugatti.
Ooh, yeah, that's right.
But you
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
There we go. See, I was about to say you could wake up in one. I think Tony.
I couldn't, not me personally.
Oh no,
I am the poor.
Buy
more comics.
It doesn't mean that you couldn't meet somebody with a Bugatti and ask if you could sleep in it and then wake up the next morning.
I feel like that'd be uncomfortable.
What about waking up in a slightly used Bugatti?
I could do that too.
Okay. What about
I could wake up in a very used Bugatti.
What about waking up in a Ford Fiesta?
Uncomfortable.
Well, I think Tony Stark would be a good gift giver.
I vote the Flash.
Okay.
Because he could travel through time and bring me back something fun. Maybe it's from the past and it's an antiquity. Maybe it's from the future and I can shoot you with a laser in the balls.
I would not like the second option at all.
Antiquity it is.
Antiquity it is. Nice use of the word antiquity, by the way. You know who else I bet would be good at Christmas presents? Captain America.
Well, you could be like a Nazi head?
No!
Here's a Nazi head.
No, he just seems like a genuine guy that'd be like, oh, I have this duty to buy this Secret Santa gift. It's not going to suck. I'm not going to be the guy that gives the shitty gift.
Here's this piece of history where I killed this Nazi.
No, I'm talking like Steve Rogers after he woke up from the ice.
Yeah. Nazi killing Steve Rogers.
Oh, he's not going to bring you a Nazi head. Shut up.
He didn't do nice things. He killed Nazis.
Oh my God.
He murdered so much.
Do you think you'd want to get a Secret Santa gift from someone like Batman?
No, I feel like it would be just
sad and glum.
What about some Superman? Kind of sad nursery rhyme that ended with "and my parents died"?
Superman? Do you think he'd be good at giving gifts?
He could give me something alien. I'd appreciate that. Maybe some kind of crystal.
Kryptonite?
No,
oh.
just a crystal that
could
tiny
crystal?
No, that's the wrong thing.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm trying to think of who else in the comic world you might want to get a gift from.
Wonder Man, movie star Wonder Man.
What about one of the Fantastic Four people? What about like a stand-up paddleboard from the Silver Surfer? That'd be kind of a cool gift.
You could ride.
What's your paddleboard made of? Silver. Will it float? We're about to find out.
Well, yeah, he could. I would appreciate holding on to his silver hips and him riding me around the cosmos with the power cosmic. Could do that.
Do you not like Christmas presents?
Actually, I really like giving gifts.
Giving gifts is fun. I think it's more fun to give. It's like figuring out what to get that person.
Yeah, actually, obviously I like getting presents because I'm a selfish prick, but I really enjoy the act of giving gifts as well.
It is better to give than to receive.
I also like the other thing.
Little column A, little column B.
Can't I have both?
That's why I said a little column A and a little column B.
Christmas, yo.
Alright, well, where can we find you?
EditorsNoteComics.com, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. If you could, for a Christmas present to me, 1, buy more comics. Number 2, keep giving to me and rate, review, and subscribe on the show.
If you want to get your ass off the naughty list, you're going to rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast.
God, that's aggressive. I was okay if you can,
No. I'm speaking out and saying Santa is checking his list. He's going down for the second time, and Santa is going to rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast. I bet Santa listens to this podcast. Ho, ho, ho. Yo, that is a good Christmas movie. I don't care what anyone says.
Ho, ho, what?
Die Hard.
Who said Die Hard was bad?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying Christmas movie. Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Yeah, everyone agrees with that. No one disagreed with you.
I love Die Hard. That's one of the top 5 Christmas movies.
No one disagreed with you.
No, I wasn't saying one did. It just flashed into my mind as I was thinking about Christmas movies I love, and I said, ho, ho, ho. Just like I now have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. Die Hard came right to my mind. It's such a great... I'm going to count to 3. There will not be a 4.
And you're on Twitter.
At Junior Rich.
That's the place you're at.
It is. It's the thing I do.
We'll be back next week with a surprise topic that we might drink our way through.
Oh.
We're going to drink our way through it. Merry holidays, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and the rest.
I think those are really the big 3. Festivus. Don't forget Festivus. When are we going to have the airing of the grievances?
You always have terrible foot odor.
You're an asshole. See you next week!